Hello everyone and welcome back to Friendeavor. I hope you're all having a terrific week and you are just looking forward to what the future has in store because great things are on the horizon for me, for you, for us all, and I just have such great faith and hope for the future. And if you don't have enough faith, take some of mine because I'm just excited about what's coming down the road. If you did not see, on Monday I dropped a reel on Friendeavor, the Instagram, where I introduced there's a new section on the website called freebies. So if you go to friendeavor.net, go to the extras tab, it's the one all the way on the left, and drop it down. Freebies, free digital downloads, daily planner, habit tracker, monthly planner, the friendship quiz from a couple weeks ago. I know there's more, but I can't think of it right now. Use those templates, use those tools to be a better person, to be a better friend, and all that good stuff. Diving into this week's topic, we are going to talk about something that I think if I said that we were going to do a part 2, so this is not a true part 2, especially since it's been so long, but back in the summer we talked about how not everyone's going to like you, and that's okay. Click here to watch that video. And now we're going to talk about people who should like you on paper, who should like you and who should be excited to see you, but you just never really clicked with them. And maybe even clicked with them is not the right word, because you do have a relationship, just a very surface, bottom of the friend section of the friendship pyramid. So I mean, like, you're almost acquaintances how low on the friendship scale you are. But you feel like you should be more because you've had shared experiences, you have shared friends, and it just makes sense that you'd be better friends than you are. That is called priorities. Some people will not like you, and that's okay, like I said, and some people will just not put in the time and energy to build a relationship with you. It's kind of confusing, and I don't really even have an answer for you as far as why that happens or how to avoid that happening. All I know is how to respond to it, because I have had to learn how to respond in that situation where they'll give you a big hug, tell you it's good to see you, and then nothing. Right? They don't want to do anything with you. They wouldn't have really cared to see you or not. It's not like you would have been missed on their spectrum of, oh, I needed to see that person. And so it can really be confusing and hurtful if you don't see it coming or if you don't know how to respond to it. So, ways to respond to it. Give them the hug. Leave them alone. Step out of their life. Step away. If you're friends with the same people that they're friends with, keep being friends with those people. Just because someone does not want to click with you does not mean that you have to just avoid everyone else that you have mutual friendships with, because that's just not how it is. The second thing is to see where they're coming from. Why is it? Do they feel responsible for you in some way? Is there some sort of leadership role where they need to keep your relationship separate because they also start like it's a dual relationship? In college, I learned about dual relationships where, say in a small town, your dentist is also your kid's piano teacher, and you shouldn't be talking about your dental issues and he shouldn't be talking about your dental issues at the kids' piano lesson. You have to keep those relationships separate, even though you don't have a lot of access to other people like that. The dual relationship, you need to keep the one thing here and the other thing here, whatever it may be. They use the example of health and health professions because it's such a sensitive topic, you know, HIPAA and all that stuff. So that is the second way to look at it. Is there something that they feel responsible for that you don't really agree with that, but you're just like, okay, that's their choice, so you do you. And maybe things will change in the future. The third way is simply just stop trying. And I know that's not the attitude you usually should have in friendships and relationships and stuff like that, but as I've been preaching for the last 40 weeks, is that friendships, relationships, everything is a two-way street. Your energy, their energy. Your time, their time. Both things have got to be, both people have got to be involved in a friendship to make it work, a relationship. That just is how it is. So if they're not willing to put in that relationship, they might like you, they might give you a big hug, you might want to be friends with them, but you can't force someone into that position. And the sooner you realize that they're not, this is gonna sound horrible, but they're not interested, just like in a relationship, some people, you know, you might have a crush on that person, but they're just not interested. It can be the same way with friendship. Somehow it might even seem more hurtful that someone would not be interested in forming a friendship with you because you're like, why not? There's no reason not to. It's not like it's based on my looks or my body image or my personality or whatever. It's just, why not? So that's not an easy lesson to learn at any stage in life, but hopefully getting a glimpse of it hopefully before it happens to you by someone who it's already happened to, that you will see it coming and you'll know how to respond in a different way. And if you really, really, really want to be friends with that person, you really want to build a relationship with them, first of all, figure out why you're so invested in being friends with this person. Do you want something from them? Do you want clout or something? Because first of all, revamp those reasons. Second of all, just pray about it. Pray that the walls come down. Pray that God gives you a revelation of why you wouldn't work out with this person or why they don't care, yada yada. And in the meantime, keep strengthening your true friendships and don't chase after something that might end up being very, very shallow in the future just because you can't make a connection with them now. As you've seen for the last 30 seconds or so, the bar has been scrolling all of the contact information at Friendeavor on Instagram. DM us on there, comment down below, memcards21@gmail.com. Check out the mem cards and those digital downloads, and you can submit comments and feedback and topic ideas and all that stuff on the website, so please check that out, explore it. You know it, friendship is a journey, it's an endeavor. I'll see you next time on Friendeavor.